The word that the Apostle Paul uses here for love is the Greek word agape. It's the highest form of love. It's an unconditional giving love. It is a love which it propels one to sacrifice for the benefit of the other person. This love seeks to give rather than to receive, or to give rather than to demand. Agape love keeps on loving even when the other person doesn't seem to respond. Agape love keeps on loving without asking for anything in return. On this, your wedding day, nothing seems more natural than agape love. To give of yourself, to sacrifice for the benefit of another person, it seems so easy today, and it will be so difficult to live out after today. I asked you, why did you want to marry this person? And Alex, you said, because she was hot. Sorry, Joe, that's what he said. No, he said, because I never met anyone like Danielle. She's beautiful inside and out. I love her love for the Lord. I have so much respect for her Christ-centered life. Danielle, you said, I love how deeply he loves people, how deeply and genuinely he loves me. I love how Alex supports me. I feel heard and valued by him. I love his passion. He is trustworthy, genuinely kind and thoughtful. I can trust his walk with the Lord. I can know and trust that he will always push through and seek to fulfill his commitment. You ready?
I'm ready.
You may now kiss your beautiful bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great privilege to introduce to you for the very first time publicly, Mr. and Mrs. Alex Jose Menendez.
Alex doesn't really know this. I always looked at Alex like King David from the Bible. He was, at the time, and he was just when he was a kid, he was like the little peanut, but he grew up to be the leader of the pack. He's the first to get married out of his three brothers. He lapped us both. And Alex has had quite a career as a lawyer. He got into the University of Florida, which was my dream school that I couldn't even get into. Alex, after meeting Danny, told me and my mom, and I believe Frankie as well, to please pray for him because he just met a phenomenal woman and he really, really wanted it to work. And he talked about what a great Christian she was, how pure she was, and how she prayed before dinner, which was foreign to him because for all of you who have been on Bumble or Tinder or Match.com, you can meet some real floozies, let me tell you. And Alex met some real doozies.
But I want there to be no ambiguity. Alex was the one that convinced everybody that he should be married should be baptized on the spot at the Vatican. And from what I'm told by my mom and my dad, Alex was about as bald as Joe Namor, okay? But he had and my dad, I'll say, so you're not the only one. But that came with credibility, and it came with a charming look, and they literally chased my parents down St. Peter's Basilica, and were like, we want to baptize your son. And I think there's something to be said about that. I mean, I was not baptized at the Vatican. I wish I could say that, but that's a very impressive thing. I suffer from epilepsy, which means I have seizures, and I have some all sort of stuff. And I remember Alex flew all the way from Tampa to Knoxville just to make sure I made it home safe after I had a seizure. And that is the guy that you're marrying, okay? The guy that you already married. Yeah, there's no ambiguity there. They are married officially.
In a world where people are all longing to be seen and to be noticed, Danielle is the one who watches. She's the person that seeks out the insecure, the lonely, the forgotten, and gives them an audience. And it isn't for any lack of talent or genius on her part. Seriously, guys, this girl has a master's in OT from one of the top schools in the nation. She's basically Einstein, and has overcome more trials and challenges in her life than the fair share. She has every right to flaunt her stuff, and she is in every way, as we all see today, a princess. Thank you, Danielle, for rejoicing over my life, even when I have given so little reason for you to do so. I don't think there's anyone who can love like you do. Alex, be kind to her, be good to her, be valiant for her, be tender with her, be dedicated to her. I hope you know what a treasure you're holding right now. I love you both.